Welcome to Return in a Moment, a short, soulful pause to help you reconnect, realign, and return to yourself. Unlike our longer Sunday episodes, these mini episodes are more like bite-sized reflections, quick insights, reminders, and thoughts that might just be what you need to hear today. So let's take this moment to return together. Hey everyone, just wanted to spend a moment and talk about something that was coming through my mind. Not something that I was trying to figure out or analyze, it's just something that popped in. So that made me pause and think that perhaps it's a message that not only I need to experience, but that perhaps could be shared in this space that we are co-creating through Return to Her. So the message that I'm feeling right now, I know that a lot of us are in a state of fear and worry when we are watching the news, when we are seeing things that are happening that feel very much painful to a lot of us. We don't understand. And the message that I keep feeling, and I know that it is the truth, even if someone comes up to me and argues the opposite all day, every day, I know that this message is true, that we are shifting into a new world, a new consciousness, a new way of being. And people will often say, well, if that is true, why are these things happening? Things are getting worse, not better. And the answer to that question that I keep feeling is that it's because things can't be born until other things die. I keep seeing fire as transformation, as purification, but things have to burn down in order for that new creation to rise up. And perhaps what we're seeing right now, and why many of us are feeling things are getting worse and worse and worse. Everywhere we look is negativity. For one reason, it's because this is the last gasp of something that is dying, something that is falling away. Old patterns, old beliefs, old stories, old constructs. And as that last gasp is getting nearer and nearer, the stories are holding on, the constructs are holding on as firmly as they can before they finally have to open their hands and let go as they die away. But it's a fight. It's a resistance. It's a fight. Those things are fighting their last fight. And I know that this is true. I know from a place of knowing, not from a place of thinking or a place of seeing evidence of. It's just a knowing. Those of us that are feeling pulled into the emotions, the heaviness, the scared, whatever it is, please just trust that these things are dying away. We don't know the timing of this, but a new world is being created through this destruction. So don't lose your hope. Don't lose your goodness. Don't lose your heart. Don't lose your love. This is when the world needs the love the most, so that others can see this stark contrast. Really, contrast is part of our creation, so that we can see and recognize what it is we truly value and truly believe. But we don't understand love if we don't see the opposite of that. We don't understand good and light if there isn't darkness to provide that contrast. It's like my teacher often says, to see a candle burning in the middle of the day under the noon sun, you don't see it very well. You might not see it at all. But if you see that candle burning in the middle of the darkest night, you can see that light from very far away. So this contrast, this backdrop of darkness, of negativity, of whatever, I don't even want to go into those emotions, those feelings. Just recognize that this contrast is pointing the way to what it is you truly desire and what you truly believe. by showing its opposite. And that, in a way, is a gift to us because we have the choice to orient toward the dark, or because we see the dark and recognize that that is no longer serving, that is no longer what we want to value, we can orient again to the light and to the love. And that's what I mean when I say we're going into a new consciousness, a new world, is that more and more of us are orienting to that and letting those old thoughts, those old stories start to die away. For those of you that are older and you're thinking, wow, this is not the world that I wanted to leave behind for my children, for my grandchildren, please don't worry. Trust that you're not. It's not. This world is dying off. We are entering into something new. They will experience something beyond your wildest dreams. So keep the hope, keep the faith, keep the love. That is what it keeps coming down to. Love is the biggest weapon against negativity. Love will always win, regardless of what people tell you and what experiences in the past may have shown you. It's not true. Love is the biggest weapon. Love will always find a way. I hope that this message found whoever it was supposed to find today. It's not going to be for everybody, but I know that it's for somebody because it was for me, and I know that that's the way the divine works, through me and into others. So thank you for listening, and I will see you next time when we come back to this sacred space, this gathering of souls who are here to live their best lives, body, mind, and spirit. I'll see you next time when we return to her. Thanks for taking this moment to return with me. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it today. And come connect with me on Instagram at CassieDaltonXO or on Facebook at Return to Her Podcast. Make sure that you're following the show so you won't miss these mini episodes when they do drop. And of course, a new full episode will be released every Sunday. So I'll see you then when we return to her.